the chair for this panel. I'll just go through briefly the bios of some of the individuals you have here in front of you. We have Mr. Levent Karan seated here. He has done quite a few things, songwriter, musician, music publisher. He has worked with Columbia Records, as well as being Director of Business Development of some of Europe's leading internet portals. People's Sound. He's founder and chief executive officer of the world's first standardized application for digital distribution via internet, Yoom.
Good afternoon. My name is Levent Karahan, and thank you for coming, first of all, and thank you for having us. I got elected as the president for UmiJam, the Jamaican Music Cluster. So was everybody else here on the panel. They were all elected, so in a very transparent and democratic way. So let me go to the next slide, which is going to break down the value chain of the music industry. And we start here with content, where we have the songwriters, the musicians, the producers, and the directors. So basically, UmiJam gonna be the umbrella organization of the whole music industry of Jamaica. So everybody who's welcome to join us, even if you're a content owner, a producer, a musician, a songwriter, or if you're in management, publishing, and so on. So we're breaking down the whole value chain here. We have the production. So UmiJam gonna, of course, support music studios and film studios in Jamaica. And as one project, UmiJam gonna also have its own music and film studio so the ones who join the music cluster are gonna benefit out of that, probably get a special deal and so on, who can maybe not afford to go to music studios or film studios. Then we have the UmiJam content entity, which gonna do the licensing, such as licensing for digital distribution as well as physical distribution, but also for publishing and management, such as live shows and so on. Then we have the distribution and UmiJam content digital. It's red because this is what we are focusing on, the digital distribution, because as you know, the CDs and DVDs are going to disappear in the next couple of years, and everything's going to be digital distribution via internet and via mobile devices. So this is definitely our focus. But we're also going to have physical distribution meanwhile, because it's still over 80% is physical. So we have UmiJam label, we have UmiJam publishing, and we have UmiJam live, which is under the special projects. Then the promotion, of course, we're going to promote all the activities we do here in Jamaica, but also in key markets such as Europe and North America, Canada, of course, and we're also looking at like big markets in Asia, like China, India, and so on, but also South America with Brazil. So we're basically going to do whatever promotion we can do in those target markets. And then all of that goes to the consumers, of course. So this is how UmiJam is structured. So we have the 3 divisions, which is the label, the e-commerce, and the special projects. And under the 3 divisions, we have the departments: production, promotion, distribution, and supporting services. So this is a breakdown of our milestones, basically, what we are trying to achieve, because Chuck was breaking down how we got here from August till now February 2008, which was a very transparent and democratic process. We spent a lot of time of having everything done in a very good way, and we, I think, set a good foundation. But now we're going to go into operations, and let me outline the milestones of UmiJam, the Jamaican Music Cluster. So basically, our main target is to have a content aggregation and distribution system, which means we're going to have a database here out of Jamaica connected to almost any retail store you can think of. Meaning if you put your content on our database here in Jamaica, it's going to be available in iTunes, eMusic, Napster, and so on. It's over, I think, 400 shops, and we're connecting more and more to the system. So you don't need to go to all the content aggregators outside of Jamaica. You just come to one content aggregator, which is Jamaican owned, and your content going to be available worldwide. Then, as I said, we are going to have our own UmiJam music and film studio. We are not trying to compete with the existing music and film studios. It should be more like a support for those who can't maybe afford, who has quality content but can't afford to go to a music or film studio to get their content recorded properly. And also the special service is going to benefit out of this department or this studio where they're going to educate engineers into audio engineers or video engineers in the studio. Then the CD and DVD compilation. This is going to be our first compilation of the Jamaican music cluster. We're actually right now requesting tracks because we're going to put on, that's going to be under the division label, which Loyal Haylett, Vice President, is in charge of. And as I speak, he's requesting quality content for that very first UmiJam compilation. So our email was sent out to the cluster members, but if anybody interested in here and any musicians and producers, you could approach probably Loyal Haylett afterwards about that. And then we have the Inner City Music Schools, which is under the special projects of Sophie Marol. And she's going to talk about that in a few minutes. One of the special projects is also Sumfest. This is where we're basically going to present UmiJam, where we're going to present the content aggregation system, how it's going to work. We're going to present the music studio, the first CD-DVD compilation going to be ready by then, and also the concept of the Inner City Music School. So during Sumfest, we're going to basically present all we have until then. And the bigger target is then the MIDEM, which is the most important music convention in January 2009. So we have, by then we are going to have everything established so we can basically introduce the Jamaican music cluster internationally. This was it for my part. Thank you very much.